Okay, we got a couple more minutes to let people roll in, but I will get started with introductions. I am Kate Brodock. I'm CEO of Women 2.0 and founding partner of the W Fund. We do a whole bunch of stuff for women and underrepresented founders, and also diversity and inclusion, generally speaking, in the startup space. And then, of course, our fund invests likewise. So these pitch sessions, I know a couple of you have been on one or two of our previous ones. This is our fifth. Super excited. We just wanted to make sure some of these amazing founders who are raising funds were able to get in front of investors who may be interested in taking further conversations. We have had a great deal of success as far as we're concerned. We've had over 30 intros just in the first four. So that is exactly what we wanted. And we are growing. We've got about 300 startups signed up right now, which is fantastic. We're just going to keep on going. Carly, do you want to take 1 minute to introduce Female Founded Club as well? Female Founded Club is co-organizing these pitch competition, or these are not competitions, these pitch sessions with us. Carly, you want to introduce yourself in Female Founded Club?
Yeah, thanks, Kate. So as Kate mentioned, co-organizing these with Women 2.0. Really excited to have you all here and have the founders here. Female Founded Club, we're a sourcing platform where investors find female-founded startups. You can log in as an investor, search through startups by stage, location, sector, and a bunch of other filters, and then reach out to the founders you're interested in speaking with. Each founder has a profile with their funding information and more details about their company. So that is it from me, and I'll get it back to you, Kate. Thanks.
Great. A little bit of run a show. What we're going to do is each of our founders will do a quick intro, and then they will launch into about a 5-minute pitch. Questions for the pitchers can be put in through the chat, and we will verbalize those questions. We'll have about 3 to 5 minutes for questions after each of the sessions. You are also able, once we are done, we will have a follow-up email. You'll have recording and pitch decks available. We will also facilitate intros manually if you contact me. Intros are facilitated likewise through Female Founded Club. If you're signed up there, if you are not, jump over there as well. And likewise, each of the pitchers also has their direct contact information. So multiple ways, you cannot miss intros. They are there, make them. And so that's the run of show. One small note, Hookie, who was on our agenda, unfortunately had to back out last minute. So she will not be joining us. We will reschedule that particular one. If you noticed that company on the agenda and you are particularly interested, we're happy to make an intro now as well. So we are going to jump right into it. We are going to start with Crafters Box. Morgan.
Hi, guys. My name is Morgan Spenla. I'm founder of the company, The Crafters Box. We're currently going through a rebrand to Crafter after recently having acquired the domain name crafter.com. Our mission is to bring the arts and crafts industry online. So a little bit about me. The company just completed the Techstars Accelerator Program, class of 2020, the Anywhere program. Prior to that, we participated in an incubator program in New York City. We were chosen out of 800 female-founded companies to incubate at Rent the Runway and UBS Bank, directly under the co-founders. My background is in corporate SAP enterprise-level ERP implementation. So I worked in change management consulting. And then I was the director of marketing for an engineering firm up in Silicon Valley pre-acquisition. When the company was acquired by one of its major manufacturers, I decided to found my own company, and I am joining you today from sunny San Diego. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and jump right into my pitch. I do have a little video in here. I'm not sure if it's going to stream super smoothly, so we'll play it by ear. Otherwise, I'll just walk you through it. All right, if you guys can give me a thumbs up when you see my screen, and hopefully you're only seeing, sweet, awesome. Hopefully you're only seeing the presentation. Okay, so our mission to support modern makers, builders, and artists by bringing the arts and crafts industry online. As I shared, for the past 4 years, we've been the Crafters Box. We were recently rebranding to Crafter to take advantage of the acquisition of that domain name and to really make a huge mark in the arts and crafts industry. So crafter.com, as part of that larger vision, we will be a digital education platform, a curated online e-commerce shop, a marketplace where artists can share their custom patterns, content, and handmade supplies and materials, and of course, the Crafters Box as it exists today, which is a kit-based company, and I'm gonna go over that in a little bit more detail. So let me start from the beginning by introducing the Crafters Box because it's really at the heart of what we do, how we've built brand loyalty, and what I've been focusing on in the last few years. The Crafters Box partners with professional artists to lead digital workshop experiences so that makers all over the world can build art from the ground up in the comfort of their own homes. We build how-to kits, just like the ones that you see here. And this is the experience that we are curating, working side by side with a ceramics artist, enjoying a quiet Saturday morning to learn how to watercolor, or a busy Thursday afternoon to silkscreen over wine and desserts with friends. Today, we are building that crafting service for creatives that love to dive into hobby arts and crafts for the meditative qualities, the distraction, and the joy of building something from scratch. Within our kit concept, a workshop from the Crafters Box includes a digital detailed tutorial, a shipped kit of curated tools and materials, and we'll show you how to oil paint, weave textiles, and even solder stained glass art. When you're ready to make again, we have a robust marketplace to replenish your crafting supplies online. To date, we've sold over 80,000 of these kits with an average customer acquisition cost of just about $20. The lifetime value of a customer is over $450, but if you slice and dice our very first cohort of customers 4 years ago, they're worth $1,300 today. As a fully bootstrapped company, up until our time in Techstars, we are on our way to 2.7 million in revenue this year. Over the last month alone, we've experienced 30% growth from the month prior, and our biggest roadblock right now is our ability to expand our capacity to keep up with customer demand. Let's see if this video is gonna play for us. I'd love to introduce you to our demographic, our target customer, if the video will play. There are over 180 million crafters here in the US. This is Emma, one of our customers. She's a millennial. She grew up as part of the DIY generation. She prefers curation, convenience. She shops at the farmer's market, has a soft spot for handmade. Right now, she's figuring out how to decorate her home, just like those beautiful Instagram and Pinterest interior designers that she follows. She uses her free time to dabble in meditative hobbies like yoga and now crafting. We bring her the sense of pride and accomplishment to complete beautiful projects, connect intimately with professional artists, learn new skills, and build aspirational, unique pieces for her home. Arts and crafts may give you all the warm and fuzzies. Hopefully I've been able to elude that through the presentation, but it's a huge industry, a $44 billion industry that has yet to be disrupted with modern convenience, curation, and education for today's makers. The industry is crowded with quantity over quality, including these big hobby stores that are in your own hometown. Michael's, a physical hobby store focused on just such quantity over quality, does $5 billion in annual revenue. And amazingly, 90% of crafting industry sales are made at brick and mortar stores just like this because there are no dominant viable e-commerce alternatives. In fact, of the $5 billion that Michael's sees in revenue each year, only 4% is from online sales. So a little bit about our unit economics. Our workshops start at $65 and move all the way up to a $500 premium offering, including this modern quilting collaboration, which includes a computerized sewing machine. Our average profit margin is 62%. This grows for our private label product, of which we have many, and 60% of our revenue is recurring each month through a subscription program. The remainder of our revenue comes from our marketplace and unique partnerships, such as our collaboration with Anthropologie and now Nordstrom. We're leading crafting and e-commerce with an education-first platform and a curation that focuses on professional artists that have allowed us to build market trust and brand loyalty. This is Sarah. She's an embroidery artist with over 500,000 social media followers. And collaborations, just like the one that we have with Sarah, has been the driver of our growth since the very beginning. Our team of 14, now 16, we just hired on 2, based in San Diego, supports our growing business and the crafters in our community. We produce high quality content, manufacture in-house, have strategic relationships on the dropship and 3PL side to support our growth. With the newly acquired domain name crafter.com, we will expand to continue to build out our educational platform, that e-commerce store that I mentioned, by partnering with the largest arts, crafts, and home office distributors in the US, and will allow artists to share some of those customized patterns. And of course,